Welcome to Levyland with me, the Reverend Bob Levy, Chris Abels, and Rob Soul on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're ready to go. Another fun night. It's we have Geno Bisconte coming on in a little half hour. We can wait for Geno. Will Geno be drunk or will he be sober? I'm going to go with drunk.
Can Bob Levy string a full sentence tonight, or can he?
I can string your fucking goddamn little neck up from a post. Vinny Cash got his gold tooth. He's in the room. Everybody's coming in. Hello, you guys. Hello, Bobby friend. Scott Fisher. Here we go. It's a fun week. God damn it, the jacuzzi's working good. I'm living it up. I'm almost white again. I'm doing a show called Almost White Again. I got my deck done. I'm almost white again. I just got to fix the fence, paint a few rooms, get the floor down, and I am done because I am almost white again. Yeah, Chili Bean, you damn right, Sexy Bob in the house. Eleanor Monk or whatever, Musk or whatever. Who's the guy? Elon Musk bought Twitter.
Eleanor Musk.
But I don't know. It's a gay name. It's really stupid, but I won't say that on there. I don't want to get banned again.
You're trying to get your old account restored, and you're making fun of the new owner's name? How dare you,
Of course I'm trying to get the other one. I want two of them, and it's going to be great.
Free speech back.
Well, free speech. He'll do something that's going to piss everyone off. You'll see. You know what I mean? Nobody's happy with everything, and you're going to see what happens. It's just going to. It'll be something like all the Democrats or whatever. What are they called? Pussies. They're all complaining. They're going to go. We're gonna go to fucking another site. Just go fucking kill yourselves already.
I hope they go to Parler.
Parler. Well, that's you and one other person on Parler. Yeah.
Now, what was that fucking site Chris Abels was talking about going on? Zing.
It wasn't Getter.
No, it was the Facebook one. At least I got a fucking check mark on Getter, even though I'm followed by all fucking Chinese
Anybody
people.
gets a check mark on Getter.
No, I got connections there. Chris, you would never get one. I got connections there. Somebody in my family works for them.
No, does the check mark mean you're a go-getter?
Oh, someone in your family works there? The Jews are running Getter? Fuck that place.
Yeah.
No, the Republicans are. The Jews run compound media. No. No, but it's fun. I'm enjoying life again, even though I'm tired pulling up rugs and that shit. I've fucking been pulling up rugs. I don't want to do that shit, but I want it to go faster. You know what I mean? Pull up the old rug so we can put the wooden floor down. You know, fucking, we're almost there.
You mean the carpet?
Doi. Yes, the fucking carpet. What do you think? You pull out
big
the old.
Difference between carpet and rugs.
Rug is carpet.
No,
carpet is rug and rug is carpet.
You have no idea how fucking stupid you are, Chris. Carpet, rug, it's the same thing. If I said I'm pulling it up, what do you think I'm talking about? What do you think I'm talking about?
You're calling me the stupid one. You're calling me the stupid one. There's a big difference between a rug and a carpet.
I don't know the difference. What is that? Some fucking autistic fucking click in your brain? Rug and carpet's different.
God.
Christy says rug and carpet's different. No, rug and carpet's different.
Exactly.
It is.
Yes,
big difference.
And my ankles are tired again. But I was in the jacuzzi. I put the thing where the water comes out on my ankles, that one, and I love it. I'm telling you, I am almost white again. That accident almost took me out, but it's bringing me back also. I am almost white again. I am the happiest man.
Is that jacuzzi washing the filthy Jew off you, or what's going on?
No, I just wasn't, Rob. I was fucking crippled for many years, and you know what I mean, until I got the surgery, and then I'm starting to feel better. So I basically, everything fell apart on me. You know what I mean? And everything is coming back now. We rebuilt, build back better. I'm gonna get his shirt. Oh no, I can't. Fuck.
We built this jacuzzi. We built this jacuzzi on Gino's blood. Built this jacuzzi
on Puerto Rican sweat.
Let's go to the chat.
Top of the line. It's going to last at least 2 months, and then by that time, and that's when we're going to have Cypress Hill, DJ Bobby B, and all them on there, and Syndicate's going to be blowing up. Bob Levy's jacuzzi's going to be blowing up. It's going to be the schnizzle, my nizzle.
Pew, pew, pew.
I am better than ever. I am better.
Yeah, Bob Levy's jacuzzi.
What is this, Hot 101 or 100?
Yeah. It is when Dino's on. It is when Dino's on.
Look, regeneration. Yeah, I am coming back to life. I am rebuilt. I'm telling you, my dick's bigger, my loads are whiter, and fucking everything is just fucking beautiful. You know what I mean? And my wife's pussy is tighter. My everything whiter, tighter.
It's the jacuzzi.
And I'm a fighter. It's the jacuzzi. It's being fucking happy again. It's being able to get what I want. I was knocked out of the game for a long time. You know what I mean? Many people wouldn't come back from this injury that I had. Okay?
I've been hearing this song and dance for 3 years.
I'm back, baby.
Yes.
I'm back. It's fucking over. When I say I'm back, and it's over. And nobody can come near me when I'm fucking back. And I'm back. And that's the way it is. Because nobody tried to stab me this weekend, but they tried to stab Chris Abels. And I love it.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to stab him? Jesus Christ. And they didn't succeed?
They sure the fuck did. Yeah, they sure the fuck did.
I'm pissed too.
Yeah.
What happened?
Was it one of your Mexican relatives?
No, I would expect that out of them. But
where was it?
At one of the shows. It was at a show that I did.
Wait, was it the owner?
No, surprisingly, it wasn't
That's
the
first
booker.
thing
It
I
wasn't
thought.
the
Chris
owner.
Abels up on stage doing comedy. I already have a variety of answers in my head. Who was running up trying to stab him?
So
this
what
was
happened?
Somebody in the crowd. So
what happened?
I don't know. She got a little pissed. I guess she didn't like the material, and all of a sudden she just yelled out, "I'm gonna fucking stab you!" And she pulled out a knife, and I was like, "Okay, now I believe you." So that fucking went down. Yes, a woman.
But did you kick her in the fucking face like I do when I fucking out?
Yes.
You didn't do what I did.
From the best. Yes, I did.
What?
I learned from the best.
Tell me what you did.
Her. I fucking crane kicked. I was like, "Bitch, I know Bob Levy. Don't fuck around."
No, what did you do? What happened?
Nothing. I didn't have to do anything. Security snagged her, but I think she was probably.
I wish I was at the show. I would have held you down for.
I would have tripped the security. I would have tripped them as they were trying to stop the woman. I would have been here, hon, take this other knife. Here's a butter knife. Take your time. Smear him into the ground like the piece of shit that he is. Like he's on the bottom of somebody's shoe.
And then her fucking husband threatened to sue me. He was like, "I'm filing charges on you Monday in court." And I was like, yeah, good fucking luck. What the fuck are you going to charge me with?
Impersonating a comedian is not a crime.
I mean, that's always the people that want to sue, like the vegan people trying to sue me. And they go, "Oh, we're going to sue you. We're black. We're going to sue you."
Yeah, so
it
I was
doesn't
like,
work.
Yeah, somebody said, Bobby said, "I'm trying to one-up you."
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I got a broken bottle coming at me. I kicked him in the chest and I did my set. You probably were fucking, your heart was beating and had to take you off stage and put a fucking cold fucking rag on your head or fucking rug or whatever you call it.
No, I kept going. And then
Hi, my name's Chris Abels. I'm going to do some comedy. Anybody here want to stab me so I have material for Levyland on Tuesday?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, let's get it. They always say my life's not interesting, so let's do it.
Well, it only took 3 seasons and how many fucking goddamn episodes.
Yeah.
But can we just number the episodes since we didn't do what we were supposed to do? Just number them from the beginning, 1 to whatever it is now. Please, Chris, can you go through it for me? Do me a favor. I'm busy. I'm trying to get white again. I'm almost white. Look at me.
He wants to number the episodes.
The outdoor furniture is coming tomorrow, and we're so white. We're almost white. We're gonna hire someone to put it together. We're gonna put
I got just the guy for you.
White again. Here it comes.
Can we get a Kevin Brennan mention? Okay, I'll give you one right now. I wake up after taking a beautiful nap with the wind coming in the window. It was the beautifulest thing ever, almost like me and Kevin Brennan. And I find out the owner from fucking McGuire's, Governor's, calls me up, and he goes, "Somebody canceled at Governor's, the main club, so we're going to take Kevin over there." So he separated us. He broke us apart. And I go, "But people are coming to see it." And I
crack through that heart on the screen.
No, but I was like, don't put a line through that heart. But then I was like, but I'm driving him there. He had it easy. I was gonna give him an easy weekend this weekend. You know what I mean? He can fucking take it easy and fucking just have. And now it's all ruined. My whole plans. I bought a picnic basket. I bought the blanket. It looks beautiful. And now I'm fucking. I'm just gonna hit up Kevin later and go. I hope you're getting more money for this now because I was gonna let you fucking middle everything, and then fucking I was gonna fucking drive them there and fucking we had all these plans and they're all.
Kevin, I love you. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, Kevin.
Yeah. Don't listen to him.
Kevin, they would have never found the gig. So it's unbelievable. We've been plugging it this way the whole fucking time. And then, you know what I mean? I'm like, people are going to come see us, and then they're going to be mad if one of us are here and one of us aren't.
What's it called again? Ridiculous. The Cunty Men Tour? What is it?
No, it's called the best fucking show you ever see in your fucking life show. That's what it's fucking called because it is. Me and him are fucking animals. I don't know if you ever seen Kevin. He's fucking brilliant. He's killer. I'm a fucking animal. We're together. we're a bigger animal.
It's funny. You're an animal. Yeah, I got that.
Kevin who?
He's a beast. Kevin Brennan. God damn it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
There's nobody. You don't even have your Kevin Brennan bell. You're useless. You fucking should have been stabbed this weekend. What was she? Was she Puerto Rican? What was she?
Mm-mm.
What?
No, this was a white girl. This was a
white girls hate you.
With a knife? Where'd she get it? She have a black boyfriend or a Puerto Rican boyfriend?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but okay. Yes. Wait a minute. Did she know you were Mexican? I mean, this is a hate crime.
No, so I could have fought back. But Rob is right. Her boyfriend was black. She was white. And I don't know.
How fat was she? How fat was she?
Oh, dude.
How fat?
She had a fucking black scent. So she had the black scent going. And she was like, I'm going to stab you.
Honky ass. I got that accent like I've had 45 black cocks up in my fat ass. Was she big girl?
I think he said by scent that she smelled like one. No, I don't know what
that means. No. Yeah, the black scent. It's like her accent, but it's a black scent. It's all the white girls.
Any girl that's been fucked by a few black guys always automatically talk like this. I don't know what I did, but I don't think this shit funny. But it's like, wait, you were born normal and talk like that. You fuck a few black guys, and all of a sudden you start talking like that. It's weird.
Yeah, so then she got really mad when I told her, I was like, you can give up black guys if you just take this gum called Niggerette. You can totally quit smoking. Or totally quit black guys.
And that unfunny joke is what really got her angry. And then the rest of the audience wanted to stab him as well.
And that's the one that got us taken off of YouTube. I was hoping.
I said Ninja-rette.
Listen, I was hoping that fucking Gino would get us thrown off of here. So then I go to Anthony and go,
very well.
We're going to have to be on the show with Compound right away because we can't wait anymore. Gino got us thrown off. So this was the plan. Okay, you ruined it. I'm thinking about you two guys. Me, I'm safe. I'm up there May 10th again in hot water and fucking, you know.
We know you're safe. Why, me and Rob are waiting in the wings, waiting.
You guys are like this shit on a back of a buffalo. We'll answer you this summer.
Listen, all this talent in one body is just ready to explode. I'll tell you, Bob. But it's
that's right.
So how big was this woman? How big was she? Was she big?
She was a pretty good size. I would say at least 205, 215, somewhere in there. So yeah, she was a big girl.
So you would have fucked her, you said.
No, on a scale of that's not my Gino Bisconte's girlfriend to a desperate black guy who needs a place to stay's girlfriend, what was she?
Imagine what you would date. Imagine what you would date. Truthfully, think about that. If you had nowhere to live, how fucking low you would look. Guys are fucking dog. We were talking about this the other day. How like a hot homeless woman, like even like a decent looking homeless woman would
There's
just
such
get
thing
money.
as a hot homeless woman. Yeah.
But it wouldn't happen because a guy, if a guy's homeless, he looks like a loser.
Oh,
he's
bullshit.
A loser.
If
a woman's homeless, somebody fucking can't duck a right. You know what I mean? There's a difference between that, and they feel bad for her because of
I think I think all homeless women are hot because you can drop them off anywhere.
Coming up, Gino very soon. Gino coming up.
Yeah.
What time is it? Is it time for Gino yet?
I just can't believe that this woman did not finish the job by stabbing him. You know what I mean? And how did they get to her so quick? Where was she sitting? Was she in the front like the guy that tried to stab me?
No, you couldn't miss her, Bob. She was in the whole first 3 rows. She
when she got thrown out, the place wasn't sold out anymore. It was fucking empty.
She was sitting in the back, thank God, because when she stood up, she legit pulled out a fucking knife. I was like, oh shit, here we go.
They put metal detectors in high schools now. They should do it at comedy clubs. I mean, people are, even at the fucking Oscars, comics are being punched and people are going on stage. When you go into a comedy club, they should pat you down. They should have somebody at least pat you down. And I'm the man for the job, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, help pat down all the guys. No, but in Sacramento, they basically had a metal detector. And that was the one where I joking around called the waitress a bitch, and she started going in tears. I mean, they're so soft that they need a metal detector, and they need a fucking cunt be gone. They need that spray.
California's so liberal, though. I mean, yeah, it's just
fuck them, Sacramento. They're a bunch of fucking animals. Fuck the punchline. Oh, that's a corporation. I don't give a fuck. I'm a corporation now. I don't need you, motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
He's white again.
Yeah, I'm almost white. I am so fucking close to being white. I could feel my privilege seeping through the door, under the door every night. I fucking see it. Look at me. I'm sitting on a chair with a cat sitting behind me. They don't give a shit. These cats are fucking, they don't leave me the fuck alone because I'm that much fun. It's just how it is. Fucking life is fucking good again. And if you could have got fucking stabbed, I would have been the happy, even just like a fucking chest wound.
I know you would have. I know.
No, just a wound.
I mean, at least you could have done the lack of content and the stuff Bob and I bring about our personal lives. The least you could have done was pulled up your shirt and showed a stab wound to us tonight. But you couldn't. I am
so fucking sorry that my life is not as good as yours, Rob. I don't get fucked by flip flops. I don't get fucked by guys. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, apology accepted, but try harder to be funny. That's all I'm
saying. In other words, Rob's saying you're still young, Rob. Give it a try. You know what I mean? Go to the beach.
Life's your cabaret. Just find something out there and be a little interesting.
Yeah, I had a good night last night. The wife fucking came in a second. I am like an animal now, being almost white again. I got my pride back. I've just fucking, oh my God. It was like, she goes, I don't know what that was. And I go, hey.
So you're saying you're so white now that you watched a black guy fuck Gina, and that's how she came so fast?
What are you kidding? She'd be dead. Are you kidding? We're gonna fucking... you can't throw away all. Look, the women over 200 pounds, you could throw away that pussy, but you can't throw away on the other. You can't. I mean, it's just like,
how did you?
You can't live that. There's certain things you can't live down. I love black people, but you can't live that down around your friends. If your girl banged a black, you can't live it down. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's something you can't live down. Like, you know what I mean? Like being the poor people on the block. You know what I mean? You can't live that down. It's just the way it is. And
question. Here's a scenario for you in the chat room, though. What is worse? My scenario. Would have been better off if my wife left me for fucking a black guy, or for my co-host / cousin? What would be more embarrassing, do you think? Is the black guy, would that have been worse, or would that have been a step above of what happened to me?
I think the black guy would have been a step above, truthfully.
Yeah.
This is
pretty embarrassing. The black guy, yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty embarrassing what happened to you. I mean, if I was you, I would have killed myself, but I'm not you. You have a lot of I don't know what it is, but you have it. But I'm saying the cousin coming and taking your wife after you gave him a job and a place to live. And
that's pretty. That's pretty. It's pretty tough. That's
half black.
That stings.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
half
gonna
black.
sting a long time. That still stings to this day, and you know it. Yeah, I know you're getting mad, but I know it stings. I know it stings.
No. Of course it stings when I think about it. I try not to think about it when people bring it up. Sometimes when I really get to thinking, I get angry again. Like, start pulling at my beard. Like,
I love it.
Motherfucker. I should have killed him. No, I would never
You should
do
have
that.
fucked him. That would have been great. Like, and then you end up moving in with her, with him. You move in with him, and then she's all lonely and
steal him
complaining.
from her.
Yeah, and then she's doing.
I'm gonna steal my cousin back from me. She thought I was trying to win her back. I was trying to win him back.
Well, that's what it is. And then I have her on the show with me as the co-host instead of you because you're happy with your cousin, you know, like she is.
Yeah.
So
then you'd be on compound.
Yeah, but then
I wouldn't have a question of being on compound. I mean,
I don't know. A fat, untalented co-host.
Yeah, but you guys go out. You guys, the night of the audition, you're out fucking partying to the wee hours.
We had a
night.
blast.
You had a blast, but like Kevin Brennan said it. He said it was the biggest day for you. For you, not for me, because I have big days.
I went out on a friendly date, and I was fine the next day. I was drinking beer in the morning for the show. I was fine. It was Chris Abels that was all crazy and fucked up.
What do you think? You're the boss? You can't have beers. You know what I mean? You got to go in there the first time and look professional like me.
Look at me.
We did. And we delivered the most fucking amazing show to compound ever. We went out and celebrated the night before.
By the way, I think that was a solid fucking show. That was probably one of the best Levylands to date. And I feel like they should have been like, sign us up.
You get all three of us together. You get us all three together in the same fucking room is dynamite.
With Kevin Brennan, ring the bell. It was a fucking electric.
Yeah,
boom.
You know what I mean? Hey, listen, everybody's going to be okay, okay? Chris lost his arm, I guess. He got to cut off. Look at it sitting there. Put it back where it was. Put it back where it was. It looks like you got your arm cut off. No, you had it off the camera, you idiot. You don't have to cover it. Just put it back on the thing like you had it. God, it's like working with a dog. It's like working with a dog. Not even a kid, a dog. It's like
the problem is Chris can only be funny accidentally. When you tell him do that again,
nope.
It's just like, what?
I don't take you as well.
Did I do something? Did I make a funny, Bob? Did I make a funny?
I hope he's going to fucking hang himself. I mean that in the best way. Alex Stein was that was a great fucking Levyland. There was a lot of great Levylands. That was in the top 20, no, 30 maybe. You know what I mean? It wasn't the fucking.
I mean, it was a good show.
It was a good show.
I'm just saying the energy with the production value plus the energy of everybody in the same room together, not on little squares. I thought it was a great show, and I'm just shocked that we weren't signed right away. Like, sign these motherfuckers up. We want this show on our network.
Don't you think it'll be there? It'll be there. I mean, it's like listen to me. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I told you what was said. Shut the fuck up. You make a big thing out of it, and you're like a little pussy. I was gonna say cunt, but you are. You know what I mean? You're like a woman that you want to be pleased right now. Like I pleased my wife last night with my fucking angel-looking cock that has the fucking even the veins.
I just got an email from Gino. They're saying this is not a Zoom link. No, because we're not on Zoom, Gino.
A Zoom link? What kind of psycho? What kind of alcoholic is still? He has an AOL email address. Who still has that? Who still has that? Tell him to just come in and shut the fuck up. Oh my God, tell him to let the cat do it for him. Let Six fucking do it for him and fucking set it up so he knows what he's doing. I mean, what the fuck what kind of human is that stupid that fucking they can't understand? Just click the link and come in. It's not a Zoom. Like he only has Zoom. It'll just do it.
I responded. I said, it's not Zoom, asshole. Just click the link and put in the password. Jesus Christ.
Maybe that's why he can't
look at this. I remember Bob on Stickum back when he was in his 60s. Yes, and I was the king of Stickum, as you've seen. I was the king of Stickum.
Bob really blew up Stickum and had me and my cousin. We were right behind Bob. We were like the number 2 show behind Bob because we were on his network, and we were always on the front page, and we had a lot of shenanigans going on. Stickum was some fun days, Bob.
Yeah, I had thousands of people watching live. You know what I mean? It was fucking amazing. And when I seen the numbers go up, I just started fucking going more crazy.
Hundreds of thousands of people. I remember being live. I mean, that was crazy.
No, it was crazy. It was the time because look, I'm ready for that. With an audience, a big audience, I'm ready to do this again, big time. You know what I mean? I'm fucking, I'm not playing around anymore. I came back to fucking prove who's God again, and that's the way it's gonna be. I mean, it's just fucking great that fucking Gino doesn't even know anything. He's so fucking back.
This is not a Zoom link.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been that long, you know what I mean? Since Gino's been on that when we were on Zoom. I mean, this isn't like pandemic times where that's all that was going on. This is actually a show where we have producers putting stuff together, and it's not Zoom where you just pop in and like, hey, I'm on Zoom. No, we're putting together a fucking program, Gino. Fucking follow the instructions.
Exactly. And listen, Michael Berry said Bob had Pete Davidson on a stick him 3 to 5 viewers. I was there. That was his thing. That was not mine. Mine was huge on there, and you've seen the numbers there. So you cannot deny that was, I might have been on his show, but I was the fucking man on there, and I would still be the man.
It was great.
Ron's right. Ron is correct.
It was unfucking believable. You know what I mean? It was unbelievable. Yeah, I have about 100 podcasts now, but no, I have like
100,000.
I have 4 of them, but that's okay.
Yeah,
they're
if he gets one viewer on every one of his podcasts, we'll be back to 100,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bob! At the end, it was Bob. Last time I saw. By the way, can I just say this to you? Last time you were on Cumia, can you at least Levyland was the show we were trying to put on Compound Media. And you sprinkled in Levyland in between 100,000 podcasts, like it was nothing. Like, just nothing. Levyland was nothing. We got long descriptions of every fucking thing you were doing, every podcast you were doing. What description? And then it was like, oh, Levyland on YouTube. There.
No, because they took it. They found that stuff. I don't know where they found it. As you can see, Anthony read it. I didn't give him any of that information. That was, and I had to throw it in. You know what I mean?
All they had to do was Google you, and it said Bob Levy.
God forbid you bring it up. Like, hey, Levyland is really a great show, and I got this fucking amazing guy named Rob Saul that helps me moderates. Chris Abel's a comedian on there whose jokes bombs that are so funny.
Okay, now I know why you didn't bring it up. It
was 6:25. We go late when I'm there because of the fact that I don't let him pick up a paper. Every time he goes to pick up a paper, I bring up another subject, so he puts it down. That's what's called genius, okay?
Yeah, it's gotten to the point on all these podcasts that they don't even call you a guest. They're just like, Bob Levy. It used to be
because I'm not a guest. I'm God. There's a difference between a guest. A guest is somebody comes in and it doesn't work. You see it all the time. You know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. I come in there, whatever's going on. Hey, I know what's going on. Here, throw me the ball. I'll fucking dunk it. Watch this. I'm going to spin around like a little bitch and fucking slam
it behind my coach. Head. Bob's ready to play.
Yeah, they're all there just going, I've got a comedy special coming out, and or I'm gonna, no, I just go in there because it's fun. May 10th, I'm going in there. I don't have anything planned to book. I just go in there like an animal. I'm ready. Gonna be there at 2:00 with Gino, and then I'm gonna be with probably 4:00 with Anthony. You know what I mean? The game is changing. Yeah. The game is changing. The NWO is fucking taking over Compound Media, and the NWO is me and Kevin Brennan right now. So we are the outcasts, but we are what they need. We are what they need. And whether they know it or not, they will know it sooner or later, because there ain't nobody that can do what we do. And I had the shirt, LWO, back to there, Levy World Order. It was a different thing now. Now it's different. Now I got Kevin on my side. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Rob Saul and Chris Abels, you got Kevin on your side.
No. Yeah, even though we've been here from the jump.
From the jump. I wish you would jump in front of a train.
We were here before.
I wish you'd jump in front of that fat white woman's knife.
Yeah, but the funny thing is,
you were white again.
Last night, before I went on with Chrissy and all them, they were all on Anthony and that, and I hit him up before. I didn't realize he was on, and I go, and I sent him a thing, and I go, morning show, me and Kevin Brennan, think about it, and he gets banned. He's banned, so he never seen what I wrote because he was on, and then he went right to the other thing. He
probably banned himself.
He probably banned himself after that. You know what I mean? But look, what do you think? There's not going to be a Levyland there. There'll be a Levyland there. You know what I mean? I have no, you know what I mean? I don't want to be a pain in the ass. I just throw it up there. I'm like, fucking look, there's time before Bill Schultz for an hour and a half show. And I just think it would be very entertaining. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Whatever happens.
How about me, you, Chris, Kevin Brennan, a male version of The View, where we're just total fucking we're bringing out hot topics. We bring out, it's the male version of The View, except total opposite. Instead of women, it's men. Instead of fucking liberal cunts, we're fucking conservative douchebags.
We can be conservative cocks versus liberal cunts.
Look, he already banned himself over one thing I wrote to him. Okay, so let's not fucking push it too far because. I'm just saying. It's like, look, it's time. We want to do stuff. I want to do stuff. You guys want to do stuff. Kevin wants to do stuff. I mean, it's time to step it up. It's time to let's fucking do it, man. We're going to be doing a lot of road gigs together. And it's just, what do you spill? What are you doing? Cleaning like a bitch? What are you doing? Cleaning?
I spilled a drink when I was waving my hands around frantically.
His White Claw.
You see what happens when you act like a woman? You fucking clean like a woman. That's what happens.
Making sure my expensive equipment doesn't get damp.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have a drink in front of it, okay?
Yeah, no drinks.
How about you fucking suck my dick, Bob Levy? How about that?
Why should I be the first in fucking 7 years?
And then Chris has to clean it up with his tongue.
Ooh, because I'm the one cleaning. Yeah, I'm the one cleaning.
It's so funny that you fucking lie about this.
You hear that fucking gold? Chris Abel's comeback.
Ron is correct. Ron said in the chat that Bob will abandon Rob and Chris by the summer. We know.
No, I won't. We'll have a show by then. And did Gino figure out how to fucking use it? Bob, everything you say is completely opposite. You are a sad bullshit artist living in Deptford sewer with no money and no career. Yes, that's me. You want to come in my new jacuzzi, you fucking idiot?
Yes. I don't even know who that is.
Sean, what's going on with Gino? Is Gino in the room? Yeah. What's going on, Sean? Do we have any updates on Mr. Bisconte?
Yeah, the chat said that he's trying to Skype in.
No. What's that? Oh, he should.
Oh, shit.
Right, well, should I introduce him? Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest for this evening is the host of In Hot Water every Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern on compoundmedia.com. He is a stand-up comic, and his co-host ran away from him faster than a fucking transgender marathon swimmer. I mean, he is one of my favorite people, and he's a good friend of this program. Let's welcome from compoundmedia.com, Geno Bisconte.
Geno,
hey, how are you guys?
Oh, there we go. You figured how to get in? I didn't realize you strictly had a Zoom contract, Geno. I'm sorry.
Why do I have a red square here? What am I doing wrong with this thing?
No, it's fine. Just move
your face in the cap. I mean, is this your first time doing a program? Why don't you put your face in where it's not just the bottom of your mouth?
I'm going to say this to you once. Don't act like you're not using some ghetto app for some stupid fucking reason. And you talk down to me.
Zoom is a ghetto app, you dummy. Yes, and you fucking dummy. Yeah, you're fucking using Zoom. Yeah, why don't you put your fucking whole face in the screen, you dummy.
I'm going to say this to you one last fucking time. You have me using the Cash App of fucking of Zoom.
No.
It's like when you go to and they're like, you have Cash App. And
you see it. You see people doing Zoom.
I'll walk out on him. I'll fucking walk out on him if he doesn't let me phone the piece of shit to the end.
Door of yours. God, walk out and slam it.
No, let him talk, Rob. You can't yell over him. God damn it, the sun's going down in the Bronx. Look how beautiful it is. Stop it.
Look,
The game's the best. Let him talk. Don't fucking talk over him like a fucking.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to fucking do.
He's our into compound. You made him fucking walk away.
Nah.
Wow. Way to go, Rob.
Way to go. Good job,
Rob.
Rob.
I'll do this podcast if Rob Soul admits that this is a piece of shit app I'm talking into.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not. Gino.
He's gone again.
It really isn't. Gino, come on. It's not.
He's gone again.
Okay, Rob, just lie to him. Tell him it is and whatever. Oh my God! It's tell him it's a good. There he is.
Rob.
Okay.
Act like he's not the first guy you blew.
Here.
It's okay.
So it's like, I don't know. It's not an app. It's something to produce
Rob, let him talk.
Listen?
Oh my God!
Rob, are you okay?
Gino doesn't like being talked over. Oh, okay. Poor man.
I'll let him ask 30 fucking questions and I'll go. I mean, I've never seen someone so bad at their job, and I've worked with you before, Rob. Now, what are you doing?
Gino, I know it's hard to believe that sometimes people talk over each other. I know you would never hear of something like that. But, Gino,
not anymore. Fucking Bergen's
Why?
There is a delay, though. There is a little bit of a delay, though, Gino. I do love you, and I'm happy to have you on. I think you're hilarious. You know I love you, buddy.
Rob, stop talking over the guys. You got to quit.
Let's officially bring him back on. Ladies and gentlemen, the very talented, comedic, fucking Geno Bisconte. I love him.
Hi, Gino.
Hey, buddy. Love you, too. No, I don't understand why there's a red screen over my red screen.
It's okay, but we can see you perfectly. Okay. Wait,
okay.
Yeah,
I don't understand what's going on, but I'll play your fucking game, gentlemen.
Okay.
Checkmate.
All right, go on. I'm listening.
So you was like Rob was saying something that you're on your own now, and go ahead. And you're not going to talk
to red screen.
Yeah, Gino, you look like you're trying to solve a fucking Jeopardy question. Stop it.
Gino, what can fans expect? What can the Hot Water fans expect? May 2nd, you're coming back.
Something organized, and it's something where people aren't on a delay. So when I start talking, they know to stop whatever uselessness is dribbling out of their fucking drunk mouth. I mean, all kinds of shit.
You're talking about
I'll tell them what not to expect. They'll expect me to never do this shit again if you want to fucking have me on, because I don't know why you keep. What is this delay?
There is no delay. I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't know what he's talking about.
The delay is us getting on camera.
Why is it when I'm talking, fucking Saul is 20 minutes into a statement? He asks a question, and while I'm answering, he's still talking. I don't get that.
All right, let me explain that to you.
Yeah. I'm doing the Geno Bisconte method of hosting.
He's doing it to me right now. You see,
if he does this the whole show. One more time, a lie propagated by Berg. I swear to God, Bob, I'm walking out. Bob, Mr. Bob, tell your co-host how long we've worked together and how good we are at this.
We've been doing this for at least 34 years, and we are probably the best at it right now. And we are the top of the game.
Yeah. I used to do a podcast, and I told this story. Excuse me. I used to do a radio show, and I told the story on air, and I gave props to Bob Levy, who got me on. I said I started with fucking with Scotty Farrell, and Scotty Farrell talks so much and so fast as he should. It's his brand, and he's great. But if you got 3 good lines in over the course of his 3-hour show, you know you thought of 30 jokes, and you didn't have time. But you learned how to talk and how to listen. Now, Aaron Berg never did that. Aaron Berg's the one that always said, shut up. So you can expect the show to be just as good and evolve to something even better, okay? And he's going on to do what he wants. Now you talk, Rob.
Gino, I don't know why you're coming in.
Thing, Bob Levy.
You're coming in so fucking angry today, and I love you. I love you, Gino. I've always.
You know why people said it?
You keep talking when I keep talking. Is it my phone? Maybe it's my phone and I'm the asshole here. I don't understand.
Well, somebody said that it might be because Gino is sober and he's mad.
I don't know. Are you sober, Gino?
I'm sober right now, but you're confusing. Like, here's another thing. Another thing you can expect is me not to be Brian McCarthy, who's a fucking pathetic, drunk, loser, faggot, queer, cripple. And he literally went in, he said, I'm going to quit drinking, and wound up in rehab after he lost his marbles 7 times. Daddy quits drinking for 8-9 months at a time, and he's fine. And I mean, I need a drink after doing this because it's fucking insane. Maybe you're fucking. I can't even tell you the name of the app. It's so Vix Mix or something. How much are they paying you to use this fucking tin can on a string?
Nothing. I don't know why we're using it. I just came in one day and they said, here's the links we're using. I have no idea. I don't know. It sounds better, they said. I have no idea. But let me tell you something about Gino. I like to drink too. I'm like Gino. It's about having a good time. One thing you never see Gino in a bad mood. Okay, Gino is not an abusive drunk. He's not out of control. He has a good time, and you want to be around people that have a good time. And there's nothing wrong with his lifestyle. He lives his life, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to worry about everything that's going on, people around you, what they think. It doesn't matter what they think. It's because you have to be happy for yourself, and he is.
Yeah, I'm very good at what I do, and I own everything I do. Thank you, Mr. Bob. And yeah, that's why when Berg started giving ultimatums, because he by the way, we tried to get him to turn in his uncancelable shirt and hat before he left, because that's exactly why he left. I think everyone knows that. And we've been discussing it. He's like COVID now. We love the guy, but no one cares. We wanted answers the first 3 weeks. Now we're like, no one cares. No, you're gone. No one cares.
It's more like it was like a riddle. Like I was like, what's going on? Like I didn't know what was going on. And I don't think you didn't know what was going on, but it was like the weirdest thing.
None of us knew. Me, Garrett, and Steve had no idea.
Yeah, it's like, it's sad to see because like you guys are best friends, and like to hear we're still going to be best friends. But then to me, you don't do that to your best friend. You don't fucking walk him that walk with him. And so it's kind of weird. But it's his humor. His humor is top notch. So you never know what he does or what he means or whatever that stuff. But it's weird what I've seen. But he's probably one of the funniest people around.
Yeah, he's fucking a brilliant comedian. But the thing that fucking frustrated me is, you said this, we've all said this, and if I may toot my own horn. In Hot Water is one of the most unique shows out there. If you ask me to explain what it is, I can't fucking do it. But it's one time we were across the street. Sorry, Saul. I love you, by the way, Rob Saul. We were across to the street, and we bumped into two people after the show drinking. Me and my buddy, Big A. And we told them what they did. They're like, we're in town all week. We're like, come over tomorrow. They were like, they're in their 40s. They're from Texas. They watched the show for 90 minutes, and I said, now tell me what you just saw. They're like, we don't know. We don't know. But it was fucking hilarious. And it breaks my heart that look, Berg could have said anything, and if it was true, we would have been like, whatever you need. Whatever you need, we got your back.
Yeah.
But you don't leave the one unique thing one unique thing. Like, I get you want to be the next Chris Rock. You want to be the next Louis C.K., but you're doing the only thing Chris Rock and Louis C.K. could never do in Hot Water. And maybe I'm being too cerebral or too stupid, but that's the simplest way to put it.
Gino.
And then don't get me wrong, you said it best, Levy, and thank you so much, Bob. You're like, look, you've been like, we did the last couple weeks without him. Basically, we did, between his health scare and all that stuff, and the show doesn't change. It's me in the seat just spinning fucking plates and setting up everyone else to be fucking the funny guy and me picking my spots. But I'm very lucky. I've said this before, and I've been saying it a lot because I realized it the past couple of weeks. I'm having more fun on stage. And that's saying something, Bob, because we have so much. A lot of people do, but I learned it from you, Bob. We have so much fun on stage that it's like more contagious to the crowd than fucking them listening. Like, this is fucking great. And from sitting behind the microphone at the desk where I'm doing just that, just fucking dishing off to like Stockton, just dishing off to Berg, and no matter where I throw it, he's going to be there. Garrett and Steve as well. Like, you get this thing where the show is always funny, and I just hold it together and look like I'm some kind of genius. But like I said, I'm Kennedy trying to hit Nantucket Island. But that's what I am on stage now. Not that I wasn't, but I get it. And it's just so much fucking fun. It's so liberating.
Yeah, it feels better. Like you were saying, he wants to be the next Louis C.K. Like, don't you think that he could have just jerked off in front of women and still stayed with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably could have. I don't know.
But it's good.
But again, I will say this because a lot of the shit I say seems mean, but I'm just fucking frustrated, hurt, and confused. But I mean, I'm over it now, and I can't wait. Like, the show's going to be great. I can't wait for that. And the fans have been so incredibly supportive of me and Berg as well. But I just don't. I got a text from a hot chick, and I just fucking lost my place. But I just don't get like.
That story's bullshit already.
That's Rob. That's Rob texting you.
I don't get why he quit on that when you work so hard for that, you know. But it'll all take care of itself, and I wish him luck. But he walked away from something that he was just amazing at. Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that Compound is going to grow in a different direction now that shows are off it, and the shows will be coming on, bringing in a new audience too. And I think it's a good thing. I think it's a real good thing that's going to be happening in the summer to the fall, you know, once Anthony gets down there. And I really think it's going to take off. I mean, look, I mean, the good thing is I can go in now when I'm doing Anthony and sit in with you, and it's the greatest thing. And Kevin's up there on Thursdays, so you got basically, you know what I mean? You're covered on Thursdays with Kevin being up there, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's like
there every other Thursday. Sorry to talk over you. There's a delay on this, and if you don't get rid of this app for the next guest, like, it'll probably be someone funny and talented, and you really don't want to fuck them over with this shit fucking app. How long have you been using this shit fucking app? Whose idea was it to use this? Hold on, I wrote it down somewhere. Oh yeah, shit fucking app. Whose idea was it?
Rob, how long have you been using this?
Well, don't put it on me. This is the producer we use, and that's the app he uses. Whatever. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt the brilliance of comedy here, so go on and continue.
Okay, I'm asking, how long have you been using Vimix or whatever this shit app is?
You mean, I don't know. As long as I don't know, about 5 or 6 months. I don't know.
You've been doing this 5 or 6 months. Well, then let me tell you, it's me.
Don't put it on me. This is a company we use and the producer we use. You blame it on me because I bring you in, but I don't know what to tell you. If you don't like the app, take it up with Bob Levy. Isn't Bob Levy? His name is the fucking thing on the show.
Because he was talking. Whoever Levy could have been talking, and I would be like, bro, Levy, what the fuck's your problem? So yeah, I did. You're exactly. See, that's a good fucking host right there. It's like, because I was talking. Yes, because you were talking. You were talking. Yeah. Abels knew to shut the fuck up. He knew not to talk.
Abels doesn't say anything unless he's got a Rob Skull line in his back pocket. I mean,
smile, you know. I smile.
I smile. Smiles like the whole thing he is, and I got to take there's a delay.
Is Frankie going to be? Frankie will be getting a pay raise now. Will he be eating steak every day at lunchtime?
Yes. They're just going to tell him he's getting a pay raise. He doesn't know.
Frankie will continue what he's doing. He'll never stop. I love that Frankie. Look, I said this about, like, you remember Stern. Stern used to he'd have Stuttering John on because Stuttering John was fucking stupid. God forgive me, is a disingenuous, stupid piece of shit, and he'd make him look stupid. Okay, fucking Artie, I love him, but he would have Mike Machete on and make him look like the doddering, borderline retard that he is. Like, don't get me wrong, it was brilliant because Machete is he's a hair above retard. So you can fucking do full retard jokes on him and you get a pass. Yeah, right? Thank you. But what we do with Frankie McDonald, and the fans that watch know, we take Frankie McDonald, who's kind of fucking, he's on the spectrum, and he makes us look dumb. All the shit he does is like people are laughing at what he said does. It's fucking great. And Frankie, if you watch the first episode he was on and what he's doing now, it's like fucking awakenings. We're better than a fucking medical staff. But he gets it. He plays along. Fucking loves us. He's great. Sometimes we'll get to the end of the show and he'll be bored and he'll just start doing his plugs like he's fucking playing us off, Bob. I'll be in the middle of a conversation, like my plug on Frankie McDonald, 1984. I'm like, all right, I guess we're done. I guess we're fucking done.
No, but okay. Question from the audience: is Gino okay with Aaron having In Hot Water episodes taken down?
Ooh, no. And let me say this: I don't know if Aaron took them down or E-Rock like has them down. But I know Aaron was saying, well, I've been talking to E-Rock. And I'm like, about what? And then he would say, stay tuned, like a fucking 8th grade girl. And no one knows. And they got sick of it. But let me tell you this. Here's what I know. I had if it were up to me, every episode would be up. And this week I'll find out from E-Rock whose idea it was to take it down. But this is what goes on. Like, people,
I got to unlock the door. Hold on. My wife's locked out.
Maybe it was
walked out.
No, he's like locked his wife out of that. So, I mean, I'd imagine though, Gino, you have to be.
His wife walked out, Rob. I'm like, what do you fucking do this time? I'm like, we're all in shit.
Yeah, I mean, that would be normal. Yeah. But I mean, I'd imagine, Gino, you would have to be infuriated if you find out that Aaron Berg is behind getting episodes pulled, right? I mean, that's got to be fucking infuriating.
Well, I mean, I will, if I can't put them back up, I'll be furious. But this is what you have to understand. And I've always been like this. I get, like, my mother used to say at Rester, so she's like, you have enough friends. You think everyone loves you? I'm like, they do. She's like, you'll learn, Gene. Not everyone's your friend. And people, especially in the comedy industry now, Bob, I thought you said your wife walked out and you had to go. I thought you said your wife walked out and you had to go save your marriage for a second there.
No, I mean,
locked out.
The door's locked.
That's only every other Tuesday, Gino.
Yeah, but how does she not take a fucking hint? The door's locked. She can't take a fucking hint. She locked herself out. She locked herself out, but it's going to be my fault somehow.
I don't blame her.
But what I was saying is like, I can defend I welcome conversation. People like right now there's stories going around that like, and Aaron Berg started it. Aaron Berg basically said, Gino just gets on stage and drunkenly yells, I hate niggers. He basically said that. And that was one of the first reasons he had to leave the show.
One more time.
And
well, it is
a friend said it perfectly. Yeah, a friend said it perfectly. They're like, well, you should have asked him, what about the half that stayed? If half walked out, what are you saying about the half that stayed in the room? But it's like, that's not what happened. And people want to fucking put all this shit, but I can intelligently defend. I'm not saying win, because that's the beauty of debate. I can intelligently defend everything. And the characters Aaron took down, like ISIS Faggot, I've been saying this for the past 2 weeks. ISIS Faggot was based on the fucking shooter at the Pulse nightclub. And the whole point of the name is that organized religion ruins everything. And fucking, it tells you, well, if you're gay, you're born wrong, even though it also says God made us all in his own image. All right, so, but once you believe that, well, I'm gay, I'm born wrong, you grow up hating yourself. So how do you fucking rectify it with your God? You shoot a bunch of gay people and then kill yourself. And that's why that's why the character was a terrorist, but we said we wanted to bring him back from the dead to answer for what he did, and we called him ISIS Faggot. Now, do we want to say that all on the show? No. We just want a big fucking fag in a turban talking like he's oblivious to the fact he's gay. But people don't want to hear that. They just look at the words, and it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Marshall Beaupre took a picture of me in the ISIS Faggot hat, and I'm on board of becoming the new ISIS Faggot 2.0. Just so you know, I'm.
I bet you.
You have to talk. The hat isn't like the hat doesn't come with Aaron Berg's brain in it. Do you understand?
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
now,
but
it'll work better. Problem,
It'll work better with Rob because he's already one half, but he's not ISIS. So I mean, he's already halfway there.
That's true.
Good one, Bob.
Yeah, it's true.
Gino, did Aaron change after he became a citizen?
It seems that way.
Yeah,
I don't think he did. I think Aaron just. This is what Aaron does.
Was he using you so he wasn't deported?
Yeah. This is what I think happened with Aaron. Aaron, like I've said this before, I get on stage 2-3 times a week living in the city because I'm over it. If you told me in 2020 that, Gene, in 2 years, all these clubs you worked 15, 16 years to get past that, you won't be at any of them, I would be like, the fuck I won't. But after COVID came, after I became, fucking non persona grata for being fucking right about everything with COVID, after that, and I couldn't do the clubs and all that stuff. Like, I realized, what am I even trying to get into these clubs for? Because look, Bob, to quote the legendary Bob Levy, who decades ago did a tape where he said, what did Dr. Ruth Westheimer do to get that job? Fuck a horse? And then he wrote on the tape he sent to the Tonight Show, can be clean. Yeah, Bob, you're not getting on the Tonight Show. I'm not getting on the Tonight Show. And nowadays, we don't want to be on Kimmel or Fallon or any of these fucking things. So I don't even care that I'm not. I have no problems with these clubs. I don't care that I'm not at the stand anymore. I don't care that I was booked at the Cellar for a solid month before I pissed them off. I don't care about New York Comedy Club, and I don't care about Stand Up New York, because the bottom line is, why am I getting on stage? I'm just getting in the way of the young kids that can play that game and have a shot at these shows. So if I can get on 3 nights a week at LOL, Quit Bragging, or Sheba Mason's Room 3 Monkeys and work on the new shit, I'm fine, because we get 45 minutes to an hour on the road to do whatever we want. I don't need that. Yeah. But Berg is still in that world. I remember, this is what started this thing. Berg is still in that world. He's at the stand all the time. So he gets on stage with Louis C.K. after Louis C.K. and Chris.
You're fine. You're fine. He's standing on his head.
You can make fun of me, because that's what happens when someone calls me. I'm using my fucking phone. It works best. When fucking Berg gets on stage at the stand after CK and Chris Rock, he's going to get the same response as Louis CK and Chris Rock, because the crowd's in a great mood watching a great comic, and they just saw Louis CK and Chris Rock. He'll never, God forgive me for saying that, he's nowhere close to selling out arenas, but he sees that and he wants it. And then he sees people, these young kids that just check all the boxes, like, I'm a trans, black, midget, cripple,
Chinese,
and they get their on. He wants a piece of that pie. And I'm lucky enough that to quote Bobby, I work with blinders on, and I don't see any of that shit. And I wake up every day, and all I've ever said to the boss is, where did the screen go? Hello?
You're there. I see you.
Did he Gino, did he use you as his anchor baby?
Oh God.
Anchor baby? What the fuck are you talking about? Now,
anchor
Gino,
baby.
Here's a question.
Anchor baby.
Here's a question. Now, somebody said this about mixing friends and business. Is that a bad idea? Like, how do you feel about that now?
Were you guys friends first, or you guys became friends through this, right?
No, they were friends first.
No, we were friends first. Like, this whole show started. I have done, there it is. I don't know what's going on. This whole show started, guys, because years ago, me and Berg were both hosting a lot at the stand, and that's another reason the show's so good, because we're so good at this shit. There you go. Sorry, I apologize. We were hosting all the time at the stand, and he bumped into me once and said, do you do a podcast? And I said, I do a football one. And I said, why? And he said, someone asked me if I did a podcast today. And I said, the only person I'd want to do one with is Gino. And I'm like, let's do one. We did it on a laptop 10 or 11 times before we both fucking, I got on Cumia once again, because Levy's like, I'm doing Cumia, come with. We did Cumia. Then Berg did it the next week. He did great. They found out we had a podcast. Within fucking 2 months, we replaced Legion of Skanks. And, it's like every overnight success took 20 years, and that's what happened to us. And, but all I've ever said to the boss is thank you. That's all I've ever said, because I make jokes about it in my act, but it's all fucking gratitude, people. The more gratitude,
so once again,
the more fucking gives you.
Once again, it's me saving the world, bringing greatness there. I brought Gino on with me one day, and I thought I brought you in that day, and I thought that was your first day. And Anthony totally got a kick of you, and he loved that you can talk about the old shows and fucking. I remember that now. Holy shit, it's like weird because I forget everything.
Go in order, Bob. You got me. I told the story about Pharrell, because Bobby got me on Pharrell. And I started doing every Monday night with him. Remember, we used to do Murderers Row, or you booked Murderers Row at Caroline's, but it was a lot of shitty comics, and me and you, and Casey and Sal. And so there was an awful show that the crowd sucked, and you were there with Pharrell, or Pharrell was there, and you did his show. And Pharrell's like, yeah, that show sucked. You're like, and you, because you're my boy, you go, Gino, the host was great. He's like, he sucked too. And you said to him, you probably don't remember, he's like, because Pharrell told this story all the time. He's like, look, next show we do, I'll book a better one. You'll see. He saw me. He loved me. He said, Bob's right. And I'm on that show. You fucking introduced me to Artie. I start doing fucking the Artie Gritter podcast, and then throw my back out carrying that fucking show.
Yeah.
And
look at this. Look at this. Of course, I'm right. I'm Bob. I'm always right.
Bob to the left, Bob to the right.
There we go. Now, you talk about this with Aaron Berg. Aaron Berg wanting to be more PC, but I mean, you see like what happened with Shane Gillis when he got on Saturday Night Live. Everything Aaron has done now is out there. It's out on the internet. People have screen recorded it. So I mean, what is he to gain from leaving the show now? Because if he ever blows up and comes mainstream, all they're going to do is pull up these clips from In Hot Water.
And they are there. They will be there because, like, like when Pete Davidson was on my show, on Stickum, they were deleted by Stickum when they lost the company. But I'm sure somebody has tapes of those fucking things, and that would have got him in trouble in a second. Pete Davidson, he was there all the time with me.
Let me tell you, if that happened, I would love for Aaron Berg to get famous. I would, and if they came after him. I would hate for it to happen, but I would love that too, because I will fucking ride or die with Berg. I'll defend everything, like I just said with ISIS faggot, to the death. I'll defend everything they come at him for to the death, as will he, and it will be great for him. And I know it'll be good. I can't speak for Aaron, but it would be great for In Hot Water. Okay, so I wish him nothing but success. I want him to blow up like he deserves. But people like. Another character, either him or E-Rock took down DeAndre Harambe Jenkins, who was a character which was just Aaron in a gorilla mask. And it came about when that fucking gorilla got shot at the Cincinnati Zoo because people don't understand the word parent is a verb. And what we did was bring the gorilla back from the dead to give him a voice to speak for himself, because he got executed when he was holding up a black child, and he was last heard say, "Hey, look, my 23andMe came back." I can't be bothered with people that don't fucking want to have intelligent. Thanks for getting that, Abels. I don't want to be bothered by people that don't have intelligent discourse. They're like, you just want to say black people are monkeys. I want to say that, but that's not what I'm saying. I don't. So I can't be bothered with people that can't take a joke. I can't be bothered. These four people fucking all died of cancer. because when my two grandfathers came over from Sicily, my father's dad from Sicily, my mother's father from Abruzzi, the Hill of the Boot, and they got to Ellis Island, they didn't say, "You guys are white, pick the doctoral job of your choice and take a slave with you." They're like, "You filthy fucking guineas need to get to fucking Jersey and farm." Okay, and that's what they did. And my father is spraying pesticides fucking out of that canister you saw in The Godfather that people are wearing fucking Wuhan lab virus suits now to spray, and he died of fucking lung cancer. Okay, and this is what you don't get. People want me, and people. Thank you, people. I missed the laugh. Thank God you got on point. And people want me to, like, if you look at everyone who has white guilt, you know what it is, Bob? It's not people like us. It's these white people that can trace their roots back to the Mayflower, and they sat at the gates of this country for 3, 4, 5 fucking centuries going, "Go home Spick, go home Wop, go home Coon, go home Mick," and none of us did, and none of us cared, and now we need equity. And I have no problem with fucking giving people jobs they fucking deserve, but these white people that think I need to feel bad when I had to earn, I lived out of my car for fucking 3 years. And let me tell you, that's why daddy's uncancelable. Gene, we're going to fucking take all your money and you'll have to live out of your car. Oh, again? What a shame. What a shame. Plenty of room for my cat. She loves the car. So that's what makes you uncancelable. When you have a wife, a child, and another thing. When you want to call your co-host a racist when he lives fucking on 104th and 1st in East Harlem and jumps rope every other day with fucking tons of these kids who are like, "Can I take your jump rope you need to use?" And meanwhile, someone lives in a sailboat? A sailboat? Well, who's the outrigger in this case? That's what I need to ask you.
Yeah, you're not a racist. You're a faggot.
Preach it,
jumping
baby.
rope. I mean, that's
Thank you. Wait a minute.
No, but it's like with the gorilla mask, you brought that back. You brought him the gorilla mask thing back. You also brought George Floyd back to tell his side of the story. So it's not like you're not helping, right?
It was so. Let me tell you how brilliant what we did was, but also how fucking stupid it was. Okay, So after he did Harambe for a couple weeks, he lived on George Foreman Grill Way. God, I know I'm saying things that might be construed as terrible, but look at my face. Aaron Burr's a fucking genius. That's why I'm
hilarious.
So twisted. You know what I mean? And we were golfing the other day with a fan, and we're talking like this, and the fan's like, "You guys are like this all the time." And I start screaming at the fan. You know me, Bob. You know me, Rob. I'm like, all the time. Why is he fucking leaving me? But this is how brilliant he is. So after he'd been doing Harambe and it's killing, Cincinnati gets a new gorilla to replace him. I'll never forget. The gorilla's name was Mashindi. Okay, so
Mashindi Obama.
So look, we're not billionaires, guys. We don't go out and get a new gorilla mask. Aaron wears the same gorilla mask, but the second I start talking to him, he starts talking like fucking, like a house N-word, if you would. He's talking like Samuel Jackson in Django. And 2 sentences in, I get what I've got to find that clip if it's still up. And I just look at him with this beaming grin like I'm like, I see what we're doing. I just go like, I see what we're doing. And the gorilla goes, yeah. And it got so stupid that I went to the Halloween store down on the Lower East Side. And somebody sent gorilla gloves for fucking, they sent gorilla gloves for DeAndre. And then we had to have DeAndre and Mashindi on together. So I had to go get another gorilla mask, and I ended up finding, and the universe just provides gorilla hands, but they were white. So Mashindi had white gorilla hands. It was, and I would love to sit here and tell you, me, Garrett, Berg, and Steve sat there, like just saying, and another thing that we could do, no, it fell into our fucking laps. It was brilliant.
No,
and that's how
it is. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, that's how Gorilla Glue was born.
Whoa, I let you go for that one. I let him go for that one. Yeah, exactly. You're lucky. Listen to me. You got Frankie. This is ours.
Yeah, I know. This is the best retard we could get, Gino. The best retard we could find. Help us.
I'll give you a Zoom link. You'll learn what luxury is, Abel. I'll send you a Zoom link. Maybe even
Thank you. That's a better
thing. Hey, here's the thing, guys. The whole thing is people don't know. They don't understand what is. Humor is jokes. It's like anything could be humor. And you cannot say what is and what isn't because there is no law as long as the person saying it is going to get a laugh or not get a laugh. That's up to the individual right there. And if you're trying to get a laugh on everything. So why would you want to upset people? It's funny. It's funny. You can't be upset about anything that you say. And everybody, I don't care if you are a priest or whatever, everybody has said something somewhere to somebody that can get them in trouble today. But I say, fuck it. I don't care. I'm going with guns fucking shooting. I'm going to have the time of my life now. I love the weakness. I love people melting. I love that they can't handle just fun anymore. Anything.
Well, the people, and I don't know if you saw this article. I saw the headline. I didn't read it. But like it's cancel culture is falling all over itself because it's making people choose. And Joe Rogan just said he has 2 million more followers since that whole thing. But the people, like I'll tell you, my favorite painting is Van Gogh, is a couple by Van Gogh. But if I can look at a painting that you love and you could hate it. And the reason is because it's art. And comedy is art. And you're allowed, fucking the people that want to say, well, that you can't tell that joke. Because you can write a book. I say this in the act with dumb jokes, but you can write a book about the Holocaust and it should make you sick, but it's art. You can make a painting about a tragedy, like the crucifixion or Picasso's Guernica, and it's upsetting, but it's art. But if you tell a joke about something upsetting, like the Holocaust, and try and do the greatest thing you can for someone, make them laugh. It's not anal, Rob. The greatest thing you can do for someone and make them laugh at a tragedy, because it's a fact. Laughter heals you. Stress, anxiety, and anger fucking make you physically sick. And you can take a tragedy that should make people sick and use it for a healing thing. We're not just artists, you fucking four. We're fucking gods. We fire fucking lightning bolts from our fucking fingertips, and people want to fuck. I learned from the altar of the Reverend Bob, of Mr. Bob. I learned from the best. And come at us, but we'll win. We can't be canceled. We cannot.
Now here's the thing right here. Somebody has a great thing. Maybe Gino can have a black woman as his co-host. That would be.
Oh,
that would be amazing. How about that woman robbed the studio? That would be awesome.
Yeah, that doesn't take everybody's credit cards.
Yeah,
we will be rotating in comics. There are no plans to replace Aaron Burr for obvious reasons. It can't be done. But we already have Garrett and Steve, who I don't have to tell you are as funny as anyone. You know, they're brilliant the way they play off stuff. Yeah. We already have a plan for the first couple weeks, and you know, it's not a big secret. We just rotate in comics and fucking play off them, and and all the comics that we're rotating in. I realize this just, you know, actually doing. They're all going to be comics like us who don't take themselves seriously, and maybe that's what happened with Aaron. Anyway, he got serious because he had to get serious. It's like, look, I just had. You said it, Bob. Health scare changes everything. I'm going to be 50 next year. I've got a wife and kid that I want to fucking raise. Finally got a nice house. I can't fucking live like this. And it made him a little serious. And we're lucky that we don't have to be yet. And hopefully never, you know?
Yeah, I mean, people should be happy that they had that time. It's going to move on. It's going to be great. And it's like, I can't wait to come in on the 10th and see what you have planned. I don't know until I'm sitting there what is going on. And that's the greatest feeling ever, to just be able to go with it.
That's probably because, probably you're so good because everything I learned was probably from you. But yeah, you just I'm like, what was it? You came on that time and you had an outfit on that Bird kept calling you some Spanish name like Tito Fuente. And then he goes, what did I say? I'm like, he kept saying C. You kept saying C to everything. I said, if you had to grade my act, what would you give me? And you go, D-, Bob. Bob, I was Italian. If you grade my act, what would you give me? D-. Oh, but it's just dumb. It's so dumb.
Exactly. It's like, you know what I mean? The best way to do a show, like sometimes Rob will hit me up and go, what are we going to talk about? I go, I don't. Like today, I go, I don't know. You going to get a guess? I said, I don't know. I said, let's get Gino. I said, after. And I said, yeah, because like, I don't know. I got to
interrupt you, Rob. What would you do if Levy actually had an elegant, brilliant plan? You'd be like, wow.
Oh, I don't know. I would be floored.
He wouldn't overtalk the guest.
The best radio in the world. No, but the best radio is just winging it. Like I said, like I was saying this, when I go on the 10th, when Anthony goes to pick up his paper to read stories, I start babbling about something, throw everything off so he puts the paper back down. I do that every time he does it because you don't need it that day. You can talk about it the next day. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about this. Let's fucking just go. Everything is fucking funny with him around. You know what I mean? You bring up any story, he's going to fucking make it into something amazing.
Anytime you and or Brennan are on, watch the show the next day. He's got 3 times as many. He's like, I got a ton of stories because he doesn't get to any when you guys are. It's like, look at all these stories. I have a ton of them. It's so great. Yeah. And let me say this, but I got to give props. Like, I'm very lucky. Like, I got to learn fucking sports radio from Scott Farrell. I got to learn fucking podcasting from Artie Lang, you know, clean and sober. I got to fucking, you know, learn stand-up from fucking Levy. And then I get to learn fucking, you know, the podcast, like the show aspect from Ann, who's amazing. Happy birthday. It's his birthday today. It's theirs tonight. And it Happy is, and this is my point. And, you know, like I joke around a lot, but I even say in my act, like, and I'm getting better at it, the more positive energy you give out, the more fucking gratitude you give out, the same comes back. And I have always been, Bob said it, I'm always in a good mood. And the universe is like, this guy's great. Give him more shit. This guy's happy. Give him more shit to be happy about. I don't have a plan. And Berg has always been good. I owe so much of where I am to Aaron Berg because he's very good at saying, this is point A, this is how I get to point B, C, D. He's all the way fucking, he's on K and L. I sit there at point A going, this is great. I'm going to keep doing
That's
this.
That's exactly it.
In my lap. And thank God it always does.
That's how it is. It's like there is no, some shows are A, B, maybe a C, but when you take it to W, you're like, oh my God, something amazing is happening. And that's what happens. Like, you know, when I watch Kumia and when I watch you guys, I'm having the time of my life. This is better than TV. It's I put it on the big screen. I have the time of my life watching it. I enjoy that part of the day. It makes me happy, and like I'm like, hey, now I got something to entertain me because there's nothing on in the day. There's nothing on in the day, and that's when I'm in. That time is perfect for me. But there should be a morning show, me and Kevin. Before.
Do it.
I said, I tried to tell.
Brenny would get up every day. I mean, I said it. I think I said it on the show. So like, I think you think
Not
he's
me and
miserable
Rob.
now. Imagine if he had to fucking come to work every morning. He'd be extra. Even if it was just, it should be Monday. He should do the Monday morning show and like a Friday and a Friday night show. Like Monday morning he has to get up early. Friday night he's missing. He's got to rush to his spot, and he's so angry at the beginning and end their compound week. That'd be hysterical.
Yeah, but it would be. But the whole thing is, we have gigs on Friday. So like, if it was like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it'd be easy. We put Levyland on Friday. You know what I mean? Boom, fucking build up a Friday night.
Rob, we got a shout out.
Oh wow!
No, but this is what This is what. Where else would it be? It wouldn't be on a weekday because everything. You know what I mean? It would be a Friday or a Saturday. They got to start building. Everything else is full except for maybe the morning. And but the whole thing is that if it was treated Kevin kind of person that wouldn't work with me because of the fact he would think like we wouldn't be friends later. He said that before to me, and I was like, I'm not that soft. You can't upset me. You know what I mean? I know what fucking being abused is, being fucking yelled at. I've been on these radio shows. You got to be able to give it and take it and not get mad. Like, you know what I mean? We don't get mad here. Rob doesn't get, oh, yeah, Rob quit 4 times. But the whole thing is that you can't get mad.
That happens when you deal with somebody like Bob Levy.
Yeah. No, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You can't get mad you can't get mad. You have to roll with it. You have to roll with it, and you bring great radio, and that's it. And real emotions are great radio, and I don't care what anybody says. Comedy and fucking emotions and fucking drama is everything you need on a show, and that's what makes it great. It's like you can't worry about getting hurt. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. If I worried about that, I like Chris almost got stabbed this weekend by an overweight white woman in the stage.
Unfortunately, it didn't take. But
it didn't take. But people are mad. They're going after unfunny comedians now, and it's out there. I was the last one that got attacked. I was the last funny one to get attacked by a broken bottle, which is fucking 1890 kind of shit. That happens at a saloon. That shit doesn't happen at a comedy place where they're doing it happens at a saloon. Somebody came at me with a broken bottle, and I kicked them in the chest and sent them home like a little bitch and finished my set because that's what I do.
To be fair, Gino, he was on a rascal, and he was approaching the stage with Bob, and he was like, I'm gonna stab you with this bottle, but he was on a rascal.
It doesn't matter. I was on one of those chairs that go up the walls. Real slow.
If Abel's gets funnier, you're gonna give him. If Abel's gets funnier, you're gonna give him a microphone people can fucking hear.
No, because
I hope so.
He doesn't put his head near it. He doesn't use it enough. He just sits there like a.
They always mute me.
Big giant head. Yes.
Yeah, he can't.
Gino, when
here's a good thing somebody said: you have to let yourself get beaten down and then feel how great it is to rise back up. It is, because I was doing that through the accident. I was fucking down. I was down on everything. Everything was fucking awful. And you know what? And now the rise back, it feels so fucking good, and now I want to get bigger than I was. If that was even big, I don't know. I just want to be about that level where I was. So, and I know I am. And nobody funnier than me on stage right now. I know, I feel it. I've been fucking destroying standing ovations, fucking just having fun. And it shows when you're having fun. There's a big difference when you're not having fun on stage.
Yeah, fans know. You can tell the same joke smiling or fucking cranky. It makes all the difference in the world. And that's the beauty of the model now. It's like I like you move up to New York and you're like, oh my God, I gotta get a good 15, 20 minutes. I gotta get seen. I gotta get passed. I gotta get an agent. I gotta get a festival. I gotta get a nice spot. then I get a sick up. No, now you just have to fucking, like, this is what I tell young white comics, and I even tell young black comics, straight male black comics. I'm like, you're barely a step ahead, barely a step above the white devil that is straight white male comic. Artie Lang said it to me years ago. He's like, Gene, fuck all these kids that are getting shit because of who they are, not what they say, because you have an act that doesn't fold. And guys like me and you, Bob, and so many other, Aaron Berg, same thing. You know how we got work? We had to be funny. No one wants fucking guys in their 40s and 50s. Like, white straight men don't need them. The only way to get work is to fucking be funny, and we're lucky that we got put through that. We're very lucky.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about it, because, look, it's not an older game. And I always tell people, you know, how do you know when you make it? When you make it, when you're making a living at what you do, and you do it for a long time. And let me tell you, I'm not saying you're doing it for a living and you're fucking poor, or you do it for and you have a day job and that shit. That's not making it. Making it is fucking living a good life, enjoyable, and being able to do what you love. And you can't beat that when that happens.
Yeah.
Then I made it, baby.
I mean, Bob, you know better than anyone. Like, you used to work with Stern. It's got to be awful. It's got to be great if you want to be rich and famous to be Howard Stern. It's got to be great if you want to fucking be rich and host the Tonight Show like we used to think we wanted to, if you are Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel. But it's got to suck if you enjoy making people laugh and speaking your own fucking mind while doing it, because why would you want to fucking, I take it all the way up to the president, but why would you want to be the president of a country that you think is racist? Why would you want to host fucking a late night show on ABC when Jimmy Kimmel says, so why does everyone hate Kamala other than misogyny and racism? This gets back to the first thing. It's like, I don't want to talk to the half of the crowd that would stay. That would stay if I actually said the lies he said. I don't want to talk to them. I want to talk to people that giggle when I say, I live in East Harlem, and whether I say nigga or nigger with a hard R, I get hit harder than I ever have in my life. I want to talk with people who can get how funny that is and how there's nothing fucking racist about it. I don't want fucking Jimmy. The best was when Jimmy Fallon a couple months ago had some young hot chick on, which none of us have a problem with, fucking to act out 8 TikTok dances, and the woke mob will always find a way. And they said all of these TikTok dances were created by young black women or men or whatever. What a teachable moment if he had just flown all 8 of them in and let them do the dance. No, what a waste of fucking airfare when we could have a hot young chick that fucking Disney wants to fucking fuck and put her on the air and make her dance. Nah. And it's got to be a nightmare. Circling back to what you said, Bob, about 3 hours ago now, but circling back to what you said, I pay my bills fucking hanging out with my friends and family and fucking making people laugh. I'm in a 3-room apartment in East Harlem, and the other day I'm sitting there drinking black coffee in my Eames chair, smoking a cigar, talking to my cat. I'm like, this is all I fucking need. This is all I fucking need. I'm sorry that it's just that simple, and I don't need to be a billionaire fucking supermodels. You know, I'm knocking them away. I mean, I don't need that. I just want to fucking do this because it's so, it keeps me fucking alive, literally and figuratively. And
it does.
I can't imagine having to.
You love what you do.
Awful. Yeah, I can't imagine having to sit there and God forbid, believe that dancing with people dressed as vaccines on a show that's sponsored by Pfizer is comedy, let alone the art we're talking about.
Well, that's what it is. People don't even know what comedy is anymore, but they do when they come and see it live. When they do the shows, they get what it is, and they go, yeah, I miss that. And that's why I said I want to bring back like a show that is a show that, you know, don't really have guests on, because I'm not a big guest guy, because most guests, you know what I mean, they don't, you know what I mean, they don't know what to do. They don't know the show. A lot of times they don't know the show. They come in and whatever. If you have your own show there, you never miss it. Like Howard Stern had like 4 or 5 people. Boom. That's all you need. You need 4 people, and you can put on a show with no guests. That'll be the best show if you put the right people together. And I've been telling somebody this for a long fucking time, but he don't listen because he's a bad boy too. And Kevin.
Oh, when Brennan says that, it's never not hysterical. I'm a bad boy. It's never not hysterical when he says that about me.
I'm a bad boy.
He's there isn't many people that fucking make me laugh the way he does, and just being on him, I get him. You know what I mean? Like some people, I totally get him, and I studied him and Kumi, or the way that they talk, the way that they do the radio, so I know not to fucking jump in and interrupt. I know the timing. It's a dance. I always said everything. You know what I mean? Whether it's a stage and the crowd is a certain way, it's a different type you're doing. It's a slower dance or a faster dance, and you have to go with that. And it's the same thing with the radio. You dance with them. They're leading you when they're hosting it, and you learn how, they talk. Like, Anthony will give you a spot more than Kevin. Kevin will go to say something. He'll say a long thing, and then all of a sudden he'll stop. And then he'll go into something else about it. He does a double, and he keeps going. So you have to learn that stuff. You know what I mean?
I love doing Misery Loves Company, but people are like, you should make Kevin Brennan the co-host. I'm like, never. That would be the death of the show, because he doesn't like to let anyone talk unless he's exhausted from talking. But he's amazing at it. Like his MLC podcast, I love when he has guests. I do, but they're better when it's just him talking. And some people hate that. I'm like, he must be listening to two totally different things, because when he's just talking himself, I think it's insanely funny.
It is. It totally is. There's no doubt about it. Like, you don't see certain things. Like, that's why I like doing this show, because we have fun doing it. We do what we want.
Yes.
And I'm always going to do what I want. And I don't really care if I upset a waitress. I called her, I go, whatever, bitch, like that. And that attitude, not even calling her a bitch, and she cried. And I had a meeting with the manager, and now I can't work for fucking at Punchlines anymore, whatever company that is, that big company owns them, because of some little cunt.
I did a joke, and Berg gave me shit for this. I'm like, just stop it. Don't ever. It's The Godfather. And I said this to the boss once, and not necessarily about Berg, wink, wink, but I said, I don't get how some people just don't have the loyalty that you need to have. And when I do a joke, and the waitress gets upset, and he's like, well, you shouldn't have said that. I did a joke about when we were in Cleveland, and I said, look, I'm not racist. If I was racist, I would get vaccinated, because 70% of black people are unvaccinated, and then I can go into any bar I want and fucking, be with only white people. But in the meantime, I'm unvaccinated. I'm outside with them. And then I said there's plenty of room because they live in trees. And the waitress had to run out and say, oh, you don't know what I've been through. Nothing. You haven't been through high school either, you dumb cunt. Stop acting like you've been through any. Stop it.
Yeah, no, but you're totally right about it. Like,
girl?
No, it was a black girl. It was a black girl. But the whole thing is
I
that,
didn't know if
like
it was
Gino
a white girl
said,
that was with a black guy.
It was a mulatto chick, all kidding aside, if that's still a word. But go on, Bob.
Whatever. But Gino's right. The first thing, once I knew Aaron I said, everything will be fine. I hit him up, and I said, I got 2 words for you, Ed McGonigal. I would never go with anybody like me or Kevin. It just wouldn't work. I know, you know what I mean? It has to be somebody that kind of gets a little, crazy with what you say sometimes. And Ed is like the perfect. Like when I told us about him, he goes, "There's no way he can fill in for open mic," who was a fucking genius. I go, "Where do you see this guy?" Yeah. We went out to see him, and he goes, "I can't believe you're right." And Chris doesn't give anybody a compliment.
When you said it, I even said on the air the next day, you know who I think? And I said it earlier, it's guys that fucking know I'm an idiot, know they're idiots, fucking play along. Do you know, I'm sure you know, Rich Schultes, I think, would be great as well. I think Rich Schultes would be just as fucking stupid and fun with me as McGonigal.
Yeah, well, I don't really know him, so I can't say. You know what I mean? But I know Ed. I'm
gonna have him on. You'll see. But it's all in that. Am I wrong? It's comics that like to have a good time, don't take themselves seriously, and don't even want to. Like we're doing them a favor, not saying, all right, so here's what you got to do: show up. That's all they want to do. That's the comics we'll have. You know?
Yeah. Look, the whole thing is that look, with the show, there, like, I may be crazy, but to me, I look at things, where would I want to be right now? Where do I see Levyland? Where do I see me? And I go Compound Media. I always went for what I thought was the best out there. That's why I went to Howard. You understand? At that time. and I want to be there. And like I made a joke with Anthony one time. I go, I am very loyal. I'll only threaten to kill you after 8 years, you and your wife. But that's a pretty good run. That's a good run, 8 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you look at it.
Yeah.
And you can't say 6 years is a good run. But, for the way it ended was, you know what I mean? It's a weird way it ended. But the whole thing is that people got to realize they can always go back to that. But they have something in the future that's going to be bright, and there's a company that's going to be growing, you know what I mean? And I think you should be part of it and to see this and enjoy life and realize that you don't have to agree with everybody. That's what the greatest thing is. If you want to be on the side that agrees with everybody, it's not fun. It's not entertaining. You want to be on something where people fucking rip each other apart for every little fucking thing that they fuck up. That's what's hilarious, It is. You fuck up one little mistake. Yeah, but one little mistake, you say something wrong or this or that, you're jumped on, and that's the way you should be in life because that's what makes you better.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Bobby, you can't bully. You can't bully people, faggots.
No.
Look at Rob. He keeps looking at
They bully me all the time, Gino.
Rob keeps looking at his phone.
By the way, Bob,
I didn't look at my phone once. Stop it.
Yeah, texting.
Look totally late on his phone.
But
you guys
listen,
love this because I'm a Phillies guy, and I made that ridiculous bet on the show where it's bet 50 a game, and I had to stop because I love the Phillies. I love it, and I never bet on the Phillies, and now it made me miserable to watch the games. And after they lost 1-0 Sunday night, I called my boy Bomba, the dog. I said, cancel the bet. Yeah. And I think I'm only down like fucking 250, 300. But I told people the past 2 days, I said, bet the fucking Phillies. I said, I'm not pissing off the gambling gods. I'll never bet them again. But I promise I won't. You're going to bet. They fucking have outscored the Rockies the past 2 nights 15-2. 15-2 they've outscored the Rockies. So I would highly recommend it. I told everyone in my Instagram Live, and I've been doing them every day at fucking 2 o'clock just to stay in rhythm and give the fans something on our week off, and they've been kind of fun. So I mentioned that, and I'll be back. Well, when does this air? Tonight? Tomorrow?
Right now, it's live.
It's live.
We're live.
I'll leave you live. People, okay, so there you go. So guys, bet the Phillies tomorrow night. I'll be Instagram living at fucking 2 o'clock. Now, I won't Instagram live at 2 o'clock tomorrow because I'm doing gum.
Rob, cut him off. Enough. I can't take it.
I'm going to bet him. How much?
Check them out. May 2nd, the new In Hot Water is on compoundmedia.com. Gino, I'm looking forward to it. I want to be a guest because I want to promote my new Bloody Mary mix. So
of course he does.
And listen, we love you, Gino.
Well, next time you're on board, just stick around and do our show, dummy.
I will.
Just not when I'm there because I don't go on with other guests anymore. Okay, there's
here we go.
I'm a 4 o'clock compound guy now.
Yeah, check them out. Compoundmedia.com. In Hot Water has just been such a staple of the network, and Gino, really, I really do appreciate all the work and comedy you put into that network, and I think you're doing a great job. And I'm looking forward to seeing the future of In Hot Water. Thank you for coming on our program.
And Gino. Also, I want to say that we got to talk this week about booking stuff like regular shows. I'd like to meet you, Brent, and Dombrowski. I think that would be like it's an animal show.
Never Chris Amos.
We want to call it Last Call or something, right? That's fucking great.
Yeah. Well, Chris, you live in West Virginia. We can't have a hillbilly.
I can get to a plane bit.
Hit up fucking Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Gino, thank you. We appreciate you. Check out compoundmedia.com. In Hot Water every Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. GinoBisconte.com. Gino, thank you. We love you. And
we love you, Gino. We love you. And don't forget, I'll be at McGuire's this weekend. Kevin will be at Governor's in Levittown because they separated us. So, because somebody canceled, so they separated us. And I'm like, but we were going together. I got the picnic basket. Everything got fucked up.
The wine, the roofies, he had it all. But
Look, it was going to be fun, but what are you going to do? And Gino, I can't wait to see you on the 10th. I'm really excited to see what you do. I'll be listening on the 3rd. I love you, and I wish you the best. It's always going to be the best because that's the only way we look forward to. We
love you guys more. Thanks for having me, buddies.
All right, thanks, Gino.
We'll see you next time.
What a blast.
Listening to Levyland with me, the Reverend Bob Levy, Chris Abels, Rob Soul, Gino Bisconte was our guest tonight. We'll see you after this show. Rob Soul's going live, so don't forget to check him out, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for stopping by. I should be basically white by then. I'm almost white right now. Thank you.
As Vita thing.